Sorry, guys, about the lighting. What's going on, the Steeler Nation? Back with another live, which is a little bit out of characteristics of me to do a live when it's not game day. But we're going to get into something that has been the problem with the Pittsburgh Steelers for the past number of years, and it's their unwillingness to move on from Mike Tomlin. You know, I look at it and it's funny. It's constantly funny when you just see media like clowns like Ian Rappaport or Rex Ryan and Adam Schefter who suck up to Mike Tomlin just so he can keep his job in Pittsburgh. And what's that excuse? Oh, well, he doesn't have a losing season. He's went 18 years without a losing season. You don't move on from him. And then you got Kimberly, who just absolutely sucked up to Mike Tomlin. It's ridiculous. It's amazing how many people suck his damn dick so many times. And yes, that does go for Kimberly too. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck who we bring in as head coach. But the one thing that I look at when it comes to these clowns in media is that they'll always vouch for Mike Tomlin and his winning record. That's it. You take away that winning record, what do they have to go on? What, his Super Bowl, which he won with a already well-known Super Bowl winning team? Mike Tomlin is a good coach. He's not a great coach. His voice in the locker room is non-existent anymore. Players don't even want to show up to practice or film study because of this. And then it gets worse. It just does. There was a formation where we had our safeties lined up and they looked like a fucking Nike logo. Think about how bad that is. And the but off of that topic, uh this team sucks, dude. I mean, it's no surprise to me that they do suck because it this was long overdue. But guess what? You know what else was long overdue that finally happened? Steelers Nation. Steelers Nation chanting fire Tomlin. Something that's been well overdue and better late than ever. I encourage you Steeler fans, don't stop. Keep on letting your voice heard and keep that chant going. I don't even care how long. Boo him, boo him, boo Renegade, and chant fire Tomlin. Boo this team, boo Renegade, and at this point, fuck the damn Renegade song. At this point, because they don't even know when to use it. They use it at the worst times. And to be honest, Tomlin and this team don't deserve to have that song playing when they're on the field. And I don't like losing. Okay, I'm a competitor. In anything I do, I'm a competitor. I want to win. But even though I hate losing so bad, I hope this team continues to lose because we're going on this downward stretch. I hope we lose to the Ravens. I really hope we do. I hope we lose out the rest of the way. Because guess what? That's the only way that I see his ass being gone is at the end of the season, his ass needs to be gone. Because with Steeler Nation, Tomlin, you are DONE fucked. You have lost the fan base. And when you lose the fan base, what is it that, and I'll get to this in a minute, but Mike Tomlin, since being the head coach, he's had what, 3 playoff wins? And since then, he's lost 6 straight. Guys, if we go to playoffs again and we do get beat, and we will get beat if we do, he'll be tied with Marvin Lewis. Yep. Marvin Lewis, the guy that we always constantly at one point laughed at and made fun of. And now it's nothing but a huge fucking joke now. It's like nobody at that time, nobody could stand with us. We were looking good. We were one of the top teams. And in all honesty, the year we should have won the Super Bowl was that 2017 year. I will die on that hill, and I will take that to the grave. I will take that to my grave until the day I'm gone. I will believe that. So another afterwards, Tomlin gets asked, "What do you feel when getting booed in your home stadium?" Tomlin, and I quote, "Man, I feel their frustration." You do, you do, you do. So you want us to you want to be gone, want to leave Pittsburgh just as much as we want. I'll help. I will personally help you pack your bags, get your flight, and help you sell your house that you got in Pittsburgh. It's a constant thing where Rooney, which is Art, I gotta be more specific. Art Rooney the second is a fucking clown. He 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 admits his frustration and says that he's getting impatient with Tomlin. He's getting he's losing patience with him. Well, guess what, Art? You need to make change. If you don't like the way things are, then maybe, just maybe, that's your mind telling you, and God Himself giving you the outlook that you need to say, hey, he's not getting it done for us as the head coach. We need to move on. Maybe that's what maybe God's giving you a sign that you need to move on from Tomlin. I'll believe it when I see it, but if you go and you run this back with this jackwad pronouns ass wad, I I don't know what else to say. It's like it's like Rooney doesn't like winning. He doesn't want to build a future for this team. These are all Tomlin guys that he wanted. And I know a lot of people will get mad at Omar Khan. Listen, Omar Khan doesn't have as much power as Tomlin does. He brung in guys that Mike Tomlin wanted, that fits Arthur Smith's system, and even Arthur Smith doesn't even know how to use them. The scheme sucks. The line stinks. And finally, and then the defense just sucks ass. And you know what? You know who else I'm really tired of on this team? Who just won't shut the fuck up and won't stop complaining? Cam Hayward. You know what he was whining about this week, guys? He was whining about getting kneed in the stomach by Josh Allen. Oh, I got kneed in the stomach. You're 35 fucking years old. Grow the hell up. Start acting your damn age. Fucking stupid. This and another thing, I'll go and say it. The TJ one, like I said in the off season, I said this. As much as I love TJ, I had a bad feeling about the contract, and that's remained to be the outcome. Is that his contract is a horrible contract. He's fallen off a cliff. He can't pressure anybody anymore. His recent sack that he had was a stripped fumble versus the Bears, and honestly, I forgot all about it because of how bad we played afterwards. And then we lose to the Bills. I just don't see how Mike Tomlin keeps his job anymore, guys. He has to go. And I'm not joking. I'm looking to go to the store. To go to the fucking store, get a whiteboard, a little whiteboard, write Fire Tomlin, hang it up right here. Or hell, I'll keep it in my hands if I have to. Or I'll put it right here at my window. Or better yet, when I do the lives, in the living room. I'll be honest. I'll probably wear a Steelers t-shirt or a Steelers sweatshirt, but I'm not repping another jersey. I'm not repping another Steelers jersey. They don't deserve our support. They don't. They don't deserve our support at all, Steeler fans. Let me tell you something about me growing up as a Steelers fan. I grew up being told by my mom about the Steelers being the greatest franchise in the NFL history, and I'll always believe that. My mom made sure I grew up a Steelers fan. I got to witness a Steelers Super Bowl. I got to watch it on my TV and remember cheering, yeah, we won. We're world champions. We won. Guys, getting ready I was getting ready to turn 9 years old that year. And we haven't seen a Super Bowl since. So the question is, and I'll make this very straightforward. The media talks about the people with me, and personally the ones that I enjoy listening to is Debo and Joe. the Debo and Joe show, or yeah, or the Debo and Joe podcast. My bad. Um, I love their stuff. Everything they do is straightforward and it's awesome. It's really worth a watch. And it's worth the time to watch. But it's like Debo said during that game. Where's the heart? We're supposed to be the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers and we damn sure ain't looking like it. Or we damn sure ain't playing like it. Ain't looking like it, we ain't playing like it. And we sit here at 6-6. Guys, keep in mind, we were 5-1 or 4-1 coming out of the bye. The Ravens were 1-5, and they sit in front of us today. If we're going to sit here and constantly be the same team every year, Art Rooney second, I'll put it bluntly, fucking sell the team or pass it down, whatever the fuck you got to do. If you're not going to be a owner and act like it because of your stupid fucking Rooney rule, how many times are we? Is that the problem? Is it really just his non-losing seasons, or is it the Rooney rule? Because they want to be loyal to who they have. Fuck that shit. Fuck that damn Rooney rule too. If you're good at your job, you're good at your job. There's a difference between being good and great. Ben Johnson, what he's done with the Bears, great. He's kept them accountable, and he's also kept himself accountable. Tomlin does not do that. And honestly, I've been calling for his job since 2020. After that 2020 season, that's when I was done. That is the year I was done. 2019, much like some other Steeler fans, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. But after that 2020 season where we had a huge collapse and then lost to the Browns of all teams, which I believe was Ben's first loss to the Browns. And that was with the Browns being without their head coach. I encourage every Steeler fan, please keep calling for his job. Keep doing it. I want to hear that as loud as ever. Do not let Rooney feel comfortable with bringing Tomlin back. I don't care if you have to fuck, because y'all have already done this. I don't care if you fucking email the motherfucker to his personal shit. Do it. Because it's about time for us to fucking say, if you're not going to do anything, Art, we sure as fuck will. I'm maybe not from Pittsburgh, but I got the heart of a fucking Steeler inside of me, damn it. Every game, shotgun, play action, then shotgun. Screen. It's the same fucking shit. On defense, zone coverage, playing 10 to 15 yards back. It's the same crap. What more? What more is it going to take? Art? for you to get through your head that we need to move on from this fuckwad who only cares about who, keep in mind, doesn't say, like, he'll sit there and say he doesn't care about his record. Bullshit. He sits there and acts all high and mighty, especially when bringing up college. He acts like, even I remember this. He said that college is beneath him. Like he's some god in the NFL at the head coaching position. People treat him like a god. Like a god. They act like he can't do no wrong. They constantly do this shit. It's the same fucking conversation every year. I know I've cussed a lot, but guys, I'm just showing my passion. My passion for this team. What is it that Troy Polamalu said? He said, here are the things that I learned. He said, to be a Steeler is to consider others before you consider yourself, to protect your brother even from himself, to give support at your own expense, and while wearing the black and gold suit of armor, make sure nobody desecrates it, disrespects it. We ourselves don't dishonor it. It's not that. This team is so opposite of that. It's ridiculous. I honestly, I'll be honest. I can't tell the difference if I'm watching the Steelers or the fucking Chicago Bulls, which just had a horrible game last night that was fucking fucked. Why are we so afraid of change? Why is that the dilemma? Why is that the ultimate anomaly of this team? Why? And I'll just put it frankly, I don't care if we lose Cam Hayward or TJ Watt anymore. TJ's washed. Cam is washed, and he's been more of a freaking uh problem even in the offseason, acting like he's all Mr. Get Bad and I want a bigger contract for my family when he's obviously making nearly 20 some million, 23 to 30 some million fucking dollars a year. I'm so sick of this team. And here's my thing. See this? This right here? I don't care. I don't care. Because again, like I said in this video or in this live stream, they don't deserve our support anymore. Even if it gets the message across, I chant fire Tomlin and boycott that fucking those games if you have to. I encourage, save your money. You have a better choice to go buy a candy bar than spending money on this team to go watch this team. You have a better obligation to go spend money on a bag of chips, and that'll be a better decision than paying money to go see a Steelers game. But those who do go to the game, please, I beg you, as a Steelers fan, as a die-hard Steelers fan, I want you to boo and chant "Fire Tomlin" at the top of your lungs. I want to hear that fucking whole stadium cheering for it. I want to hear "Fire Tomlin, Fire Tomlin, Fire Tomlin." I'm not even joking, and I'm with uh people who do this. If I can find one, I'll buy a Fire Mike Tomlin T-shirt and wear it. I'm not even joking about that. I'm not even joking. I'll do it. I'll go and do it. I will do it. If I have to go and buy a Fire Mike Tomlin shirt and put up a Fire Mike Tomlin sign, I'll do it. Don't think I won't, because I will do it. I will freaking do it like I'm a man on a freaking mission. It's just it's the same stuff, guys. We continue to see it. We 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 are continuing to see the same storybook. The Steelers say they don't live in their fears. Yeah, you do. Because guess what? You would have moved on from Tomlin a while ago if you didn't live in your fears. Mike Tomlin is the definition of a pussy at head coach. He's also a, a control freak because if I'm not mistaken, there was Brian Flores. Now, this didn't come out in the news or anything, and I'm sure the Steelers wanted to keep it hushy hush. Brian Flores, I believe, was going in for the defensive coordinator position with the Steelers, and Tomlin wanted part in that playbook. And Flores said, no, I want control over my playbook. If I don't, I walk. And they didn't stop him from walking, which goes to show how stuck they are in the past. It goes to show how freaking brain rot this team is when it comes to Mike Tomlin. I want to hear it. And keep in mind, I still say that they're going to keep Tomlin at the end of this season. Until proven otherwise, they're going to keep him. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired of this team always doing this to us. They don't care about us. Shit. They've proven that time and time again. Where we live in a world where in the Steelers' mind, Art Rooney's mind, Mike Tomlin just getting a winning record is good enough for him. If Dan Rooney was alive today, he would be ashamed of you, Art. And just to top it off, uh, just to point this out, Mike Tomlin was asked in his weekly press conference about being booed or about the fans' passion. You know what he said? This is a sports entertainment. Also, now it's WWE. You see, guys, here's the stupid thing, and what makes Tomlin so fucking dumb is we got the talent, but he doesn't utilize it. And another thing is, sorry, but this gets my stress out. But what makes Tomlin so stupid is that he basically said, "We script." It's like a script. Like you put together for a movie. He doesn't want to win. He could care less. And for all those saying, and I'm pointing this out now, I know it's been a while, but the media who sits there and says, "Oh, like Rex Ryan's fucking clown ass, who is the last person that should ever be saying anybody should leave an organization when his ass didn't even choose to. He got fired. He can't even get another job in the NFL. So he needs to shut his fucking ass up. Let, let me put it this way. Guys like Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter, and other analysis like Kimberly, who just suck up to the Mike Tomlin winning ways. I would want out of Pittsburgh if I'm not being appreciated. Who says that fans don't appreciate what he's done in the past? The past is the past, idiots. The past is the past. We're supposed to be looking at the future. But you know what? We're sitting at the middle of the road. Because that's where they want to be. That's where the fuck they want to be at. That's where the hell they want to be at. That's where this team wants to be at. That's where this fucking franchise wants to be at. This is where Tomlin wants to be at. And it's pathetic. And I'm still going to watch the games. I mean, hell, I'm sick. Like in another podcast, another group of Steelers, diehard Steeler fans on the Still Here channel or podcast, they pointed out. He said, "I'm still going to go to the games." He says, "because I'm a sick fucking individual at this point for even still wanting to go." We want to see winning. But we're not going to, and we want to see more than winning. We want to see the future for this team. We want to see a Super Bowl one day. But it's just not going to be that. As long as Mike Tomlin's here, you can forget it. The talent that we bring in is doomed. We have players on this team that can be great, like a Keanu Benton, like a Nick Herbig, like a Derek Harmon, like a Jack Sawyer. Maybe, until proven, until I see him on the field, a Will Howard. Maybe that. But I don't know anymore. I don't. I'm beaten up. I'm at this point where I want to lose, guys. I want us to lose. Just so Mike Tomlin would be fired. I would love nothing more. Fired, let go, traded, part ways. I don't give a shit. Anyway, to get his ass gone from this team. Let your voice be known. Because they for sure, I know Art can hear this. I know Art can hear Steelers Nation loud and proud. Loud and proud. But hang on. This right here, see that sign behind me? My Steelers LED light? That means something to me. That that retire or is now my retired. I retired the jersey from ever being worn. Ben Roethlisberger jersey. Bulls. Derrick Rose jersey. My first ever jersey I ever owned. My second one that I ever owned is my Michael Jordan one, which is on my bed right now. Honestly, it it kills me, guys. It really kills me to have to feel this way. To constantly have to feel, I'm sorry if the camera's moving, but constantly having to do this same stuff over and over again. This right here, I wear it with pride and honor as a Steelers fan. What are we doing? What are we doing? Do we care about winning? Steelers don't. And I don't want them to win out the rest of the season. I want them to lose. That way, but that Tomlin is gone. That he has no more excuses. And just to point out, like I said, Tomlin's going to be, he would be 3-11, or 8-11. He would tie. He's tied right now with Mike McCarthy, but he would be tied with Marvin Lewis if we went to playoffs, and we would lose. It's the same stuff, guys. It's the same it's the same outcome, same storybook. What more can we do but show our fandom, you know, what more can we do to prove to this organization that we're tired. We're tired of the same stuff. How much more does Steelers Nation do we have to put up with before his ass no longer no longer is a part of this organization? How many more? It's got to stop. And we constantly go down the same road. It's the same chapter of the same storybook, the same record being played over and over again. Over and over and over again. Constantly. It doesn't change. We run a 4-3 and we played simplified football for about, I'm going to say about 3 weeks, about 2-3 weeks, maybe a week or two or so. We were looking good because we changed something up and it was working. Well, since then, the Steelers have done less. What more has to be done, man? What more do we have to do? What more do we have to prove in saying, hey, it's time it's time for a change. It's time for a change at the head coaching position. I prefer we want to go young and unknown at the head coaching position, but bring in an offensive minded guy. There's a list of guys out there already. There's a list of guys that will want a job as the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach. It's not a surprise that this conversation is being had honestly, if you think about it, what, 2 years after everybody was rooting for Matt Canada to be fired, this is not going to go away, Art. My camera focus sucks so bad. Uh, it's not going to go away, Art. And you can continue to live in your head of the Steelers don't need change, but I think you already know that Steeler fans are not. Steeler Nation is not going to bow to you. Not going to bow to Tomlin anymore. This has been needed to happen for almost a decade now. Actually, it's nearly a decade if you want 10, almost 11 years, or maybe longer than that, since 2013, in my opinion. It's a shame. It's constantly a fucking shame, dude, that we constantly live in this horror nightmare with this guy. Oh, but you don't fire a coach that has non-losing seasons in his career. For any of those that believe that, right there. I'm sick and tired of spoiled shit. I'm not. Honestly, guys, what do we got to be spoiled about? In all honesty, what do we have to be spoiled about? I can sit here and have a full on conversation about this just by holding the camera. I'm doing more by holding this fucking camera with my fat ass, my fat white ass, than this whole team and this coaching staff. I'm putting in more effort sitting on my ass. I'm doing more sitting on my ass, guys. Like, what? I mean, to me, even doing this stuff, I'm used to it now because I'm nearly gotten a full year into doing lives. Now, I'm not trying to sound like I'm the best at it. I'm not. I would never claim to be that. But I'm building a channel to have people come in and have a good time and express how they feel about this team. I want your feelings to be known about this team. That's the point of being Steeler fans. Because guess what? The only thing that makes this team great now is Steeler Nation. That's it. Steeler Nation. Because we have the heart of steel, a heart of black and gold in us. We bleed the black and gold. And it's time. It's time for us to step up. It is time to let our voices be known, not to back down from this organization. In all honesty, there are fans that are waking up and finally saying, hey, nothing's changed with him. He doesn't change. People are waking up and saying, hey, I'm finally seeing the light of what other Steeler fans are saying, what fans like me are saying. And I've been saying it for a long time. I hate the excuse of the non-losing seasons. I could give two shits. But yeah. Sorry, guys. But yeah. What more? From what I just did right there with this camera is more than the Steelers have done this season. Let me bring this damn thing closer. I know the camera is shaking a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah. I sat there and I moved around with a camera with my face still on it. Now, granted, I moved it around a little bit wonky. But again, if I'm Art Rooney and I'm looking at this team and I'm seeing what I'm seeing, I'm pissed. I'm saying, you're supposed to be the head coach. You're supposed to lead us to a Super Bowl. You're supposed to develop talent. You're supposed to get us a quarterback of the future, but you haven't done that. You haven't proven that. You've proven time and time again about one thing: you can't develop a quarterback if it was your job, which it is his job. It's just the same stuff, man. It's the same thing. We constantly have the same exact questions. Is there a way to brighten this camera up? Because the brightness is horrible. But yeah. Shit. But yeah, this has got to change. Stupid camera. I'm so sorry, guys. This camera just, the lighting in this room sucks. You know, let me try something here. I'm gonna try something. Let me see if I can take this off. See if that makes any difference. Nope. Not a bit of difference. Are you kidding me? Where'd that go? Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Lord. Sorry about that. But fucking stupid ass focus shit. I'm gonna start doing my every video in the living room from now on. But yeah. Uh, just another example why this team constantly just continues to shit the bed every year. Um, we don't make any coordinate. Mike Tomlin said in his presser that there will be no coordinating position changes. No significant coordinating position changes at this time. Why? Why? And just to keep in mind, guys, when he says that, you can guarantee that won't happen in the offseason either. I'm sick of this team. I'm sick of it. Constantly. Constantly, man. It's the same old constantly. Constantly always. You know what? Hang on. The camera will be a little wonky for a little bit, but I'm moving this shit into the fucking living room. Yeah, this video is gonna be a little bit weird, but I'm just trying to get some good content out for you guys. Content that you deserve. Okay. Okay. Finally, some good lighting. Really, everything's gotta be tangled up. Okay, now good lighting. Yay! Okay. Um, we need to move on. It's just as simple as that. We need to move on. It's time. There's nothing more to do. He can't do anything. He won't make the necessary changes. He won't do anything. And honestly, what I don't even know like what more bad to say about his job that he's done. I mean, I went on a full fucking rant. This team is literally a bunch of fucking Mike Tomlin sellouts, is what they are. It's like a kids trying to protect their father. We need change, and change is more needed than ever. But yeah, um, this team will never win another championship until he's gone. It's just the fact of the matter, man. We need to move on from him. I sat here last week and was so defeated that I couldn't even rage. Art Rooney does not have a direction for this team. He's proven that. And if he doesn't get rid of Tomlin at the end of the year in the 2026 offseason, then he just doesn't care about the future of this team. He doesn't. He does not. I mean, hell, he wasted TJ's prime, wasted Cam's prime years. It's just a constant headache, guys. It's terrible. But what we can't do anymore than what we have already done as a fan base. All we can do is call for his job. If that's the only thing that gets through to this Nimrod in our front office, then if that's what gets through to Art Rooney, we need to keep on doing it. Keep on keep keep the booze and the chanting fire Tomlin chants. Keep it going. I want to hear that grow. I want that whole stadium to do it. I want to see fans with signs at Penguins games doing it, fans at Pirates games doing it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. At this point, I don't give two fucks. Make it un make it to where it is he's unable to deny it any longer. That he's unable to ignore it any longer. Because Tomlin just he's not a he's not a great head coach. Right now he's not. I just don't get it, dude. I don't I don't I don't understand anymore, dude. This team is so incompetent. It's so complacent and lazy, Ran. It's nothing but a money grab for Art Rooney now. Until we can force him to make a change, Oh, I just had a terrible freaking. Guys, what if he ends up hiring Arthur Smith as the head coach? I don't think that'll happen at all. But again, I've been wrong before. I don't think that'll happen, but what more can we do to get rid of? We need to get rid of everybody. Everybody's got to go. Everybody. The coaching staff, these old players, they need to go. Sayamalu needs to retire. Rogers will retire after this season. So will Thielen, which I couldn't give two shits about that signing, even if you said my wife was on the or her wife depended on it. I'm just tired of the same shit, man. It's constant. It's the constant same crap. The same scheme, the same game plan, the same outcomes that we see in years prior. There needs to be change, real change. Enough of this stupid shit. But anyway, this will be the end of the video. I need to really start. What's this? Okay. I need to get some. I need to get some background, like like outro stuff. But I'll end it with this little thing right here. It's supposed to be a break, but this will be the outro. And yeah, let's okay. I'm done with this video. And yeah, fuck Mike Tomlin and our Rooney the second, and fire Mike Tomlin. Peace.